Y'all know the name.
What's going on, guys? My name is Martinio, and today I'm going to run through the top 5 games that I'm looking forward to in 2016. So it's been really difficult to try and narrow this list down to just 5. There are so many great games coming out over the course of the year, and like I said, it's been really difficult to try and narrow it down, but I think I've just about managed to do so. So we're just going to go, jump straight in with game number 5. So number 5 on the list is Dangerous Golf. Now, probably not a lot of people have heard about this game. I've saw a few little bits of news coming up about it. So it's being made by a company called Three Fields Entertainment on the Unreal 4 engine, and I think this is going to actually be 2016's equivalent to what Rocket League was. Small games developer come out with a game, and that's a lot of fun to play, and I think this is going to be like not just like it because it's obviously golf and it's not like cars playing football, but the same sort of feel about it, if you get what I mean. Just a really fun game to play. There's over 100 holes on 4 separate locations, and the main aim of the game, instead of just putting the ball in the hole, it's to pretty much cause as much destruction as possible on the way to the hole. So it looks like a lot of fun, and it's a game I'm really looking forward to. It's slated to be released in this year, May of 2016, on the Xbox Store, the PS Store, and Steam as well. So not long to wait. I'm quite excited about this, and this looks like it could be a really fun game to play with friends. So that's definitely one to look out for if you've not already heard of it. Okay, so coming in at number 4 is Gran Turismo Sport. Now, I've played near enough all of the Gran Turismo titles. The only one I didn't play was the last one, which was 6, because GT5 Prologue and GT5 didn't really grab me as much as the other ones did. But this one is slightly different because it looks like it's a hell of a lot more centered towards motorsport, in the fact that we're not going to get just regular old road cars. We're going to get like a lot of different racing disciplines. It is going to be PS VR compatible whenever PSVR is released, that is. No release date as of yet for the game. However, the FIA, that's the world governing body of motorsport, are basically set to ratify GT Online at the next World Motorsports Council. So they will actually be running their own Gran Turismo tournament, which will have prizes that will be awarded at the annual FIA awards ceremony in Paris. So where you get guys like Lewis Hamilton picking up his World Drivers' Championship and Mercedes picking up their Constructors' Championship in Formula 1 and so on. If you're good enough and you win these things, you could end up there with a trophy on the big stage. There's going to be 2 separate types of competition, which is going to be a Nations Cup, where you basically, wherever you're from, whatever country you're from, you'll be competing on that front, or the Manufacturers Cup, where you basically compete on behalf of your favourite manufacturer. I've also heard that in Q1 and Q2 there is going to be a beta. No real details as of yet as to a possible time of release, but as I said, Q1, Q2, no specifics. That's what we're looking at for that. But yeah, purely because this is more motorsport, where you can have like different motorsport disciplines, something along the lines of Project Cars, where you can have like GT3 or LMP1 or touring cars and so on. That really appeals to me. I just hope that it isn't like the old GT titles where you have to basically grind through career mode in order to drive and buy certain cars, because that's one of the things that kind of turned it off for me. So GT Sport coming in at number 4 on the list. So the next one is number 3, and it's Mafia 3. So the numbers match. Again, there's no set release date for this, but in mid-December just gone, they did release on IGN 12 minutes of gameplay with commentary from one of the development heads at, I think it's 2K Studios, something like that. I don't remember for the life of me. I watched it like 10 minutes ago and I can't remember. But it's basically following on from Mafia 2. It's set in 1968 in New Orleans. You play a Vietnam veteran, former criminal, also fighting the Italian mafia. It's an open world setting. From what I saw in that IGN 12-minute gameplay preview, there are some destructible environments as well. They also said that there are going to be multiple endings to this game as well, so that is also going to be a lot of fun. Now, obviously there's going to be comparisons drawn between Mafia 3, and any open world title is going to be compared to Grand Theft Auto, but this looks a hell of a lot more different. It looks a lot more serious. Grand Theft Auto is a hell of a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, I love Grand Theft Auto and I love Grand Theft Auto Online, but this looks like it's going to be a hell of a lot more serious. And again, you can check out the gameplay that they put up. It shows various takedowns, the combat mechanics, the driving mechanics look pretty good as well. It's a physics-based driving mechanic. So again, no set release date, but I'm quite excited for this because I didn't play Mafia 1, but I played Mafia 2, and it was quite good. I enjoyed it. It wasn't like wow for me, but I enjoyed playing it to an extent, and this one looks like I'm going to enjoy it even more. So again, when this does come out, I'll be very, very, very eager to get my hands on it. Okay, so coming in at number 2, and this is following on almost from what number 4 was on the list, and that is Assetto Corsa. So this it's been around on PCs for quite a while now, a couple of years or so I think, and it's now coming to consoles. So on April 22nd it is going to hit PS4 and Xbox One. Around 210 cars are slated to be in the final game, along with 17 tracks, or possibly more, whether they add some more tracks. They are going to be doing some more DLC over the course of the lifespan of the game, just like say Project Cars did. But there are also going to be things like drag races, drift challenges, and there is also a hill climb course in there. Now, if you're like me and you play a lot of Project Cars, that's one of the things that is missing. And Project Cars have said, yeah, we're going to have it in Project Cars 2, but if you can't wait that long, there is one hill climb course in this. Okay, so another good thing about this is the Dream Pack DLCs. Now, that's basically they're just equivalent of, DLC packs with cars and tracks and so on. What I've heard is that all of the Dream Packs that have already been released on PC, that's Dream Pack 1, 2 and 3, all the cars, all the tracks, all of those are going to be in the launch titles for the console games, which is pretty epic, to be honest with you, considering that the game is coming in quite considerably cheaper than a lot of other games that are coming out this year. I guarantee you Gran Turismo Sport will be more expensive to buy than Assetto Corsa. I've already pre-ordered it for about 36, 37 quid, so that's a massive plus point as well, being the price. And some people may not know this, but Ferrari, Dallara and Abarth, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, they actually use this technology as a simulator before it became a game. So the physics are going to be absolutely amazing, and they're probably going to surpass Project Cars, which some people probably won't be that surprised about. Another good thing, possible VR support. It won't be there at launch, disappointingly, but when the game's released and it's all settled down a bit, they probably will add it as a patch later on down the line. So I'm really, really excited for this. I'm really excited to get my hands on some Lamborghinis, some Ferraris, some Alfa Romeos as well, and some of the other cars that we don't yet have in Project Cars. So yeah, not very long to wait. April 22nd is the release date. If you're into your sim racing, you haven't pre-ordered this yet, go check it out and then go pre-order it now, because it looks like it's going to be absolutely amazing. So we've been through 5, 4, 3 and 2. Now it's on to number 1, and this is a game I've already played, and I've already put out a bit of gameplay on it on my channel, and that is The Division. So we're not very far away from launch. It's coming out on the 8th of March. There is an open beta that's starting tomorrow, or if you're on Xbox, that is, lucky bastards, and on the 19th for PS4 and PC, and you can also preload it right now. So if you haven't played it, if you missed out on the first closed beta, then you can go on to the PS Store or the Ubisoft, the Uplay Store, and preload this on PS4 and PC, or the Xbox Store if you're on Xbox, and you can preload it there. It runs until the 21st. For those of you who haven't seen it, crawl out from the rock you're living under. It's set in New York. in the middle of a pandemic that is basically a disease spread by money on Black Friday, and everyone gets the sniffles and decides not to go into work, and anarchy ensues and so on. Cover place gameplay. I've played it with friends. It's a hell of a lot of fun. It will make for some great videos and a lot of funny moments videos. I've still got some footage from the last one. I think I recorded about 4 hours of footage, and the first funny moments video I put out was about 1 hour's worth, so I've still got a hell of a lot to go through and boil down and edit together. But I'm really looking forward to this. I am getting the Sleeper Agent edition, so I will have an unboxing of that on day one as soon as it arrives, as long as it does arrive on day one. I have purchased it from the Ubisoft store, because you do get a free steelbook, which I haven't seen anywhere else. You get a free steelbook with the Sleeper Agent edition if you order from the Ubisoft store. So yeah, that's basically my top 5 games for 2016 that I'm personally looking forward to. If you think there are some games that I should be adding into this list, leave a comment down below. If there's a game in this list that you're not sure of, present your argument. I am happy to discuss it with you. Comment down below. But yeah, that's the video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I'm hoping to do videos like this every Wednesday from now on. So every Wednesday doing a different video where I just basically sit here and talk to myself. Yeah, that's probably not going to go down well with my therapist. Never mind, he's a douchebag. I'm not on therapy. I'm not. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not. Don't tell him. He'll take away my medication and the voices will come back and I'll start to touch myself inappropriately again. But I like that. Don't tell him. Sorry. I got a bit too much into that then. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, stay cool, and as always, I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, no! Oh, where did that come from? Oh, I was first. I was first. I was.